Good evening. How's everybody feeling tonight? All right. So welcome. Thank you all for coming. Say again? Yeah. Okay. Now we got it. So I'd like to kick it off tonight to the Rock Band's Rock Opera launch party. I'd like a big round of applause for Mr. Jon von Tetzchner.
Hi, how are you doing? Having fun? I would like to thank you all for coming. I know that there's plenty of things to do in this beautiful city, and some of you come from quite some far away, and some of you were not able to get here. So hi all of you on the net, all the community members. So I would like to thank the open content team for making this great video. This is all about how we provide the best user experience and how we provide you with the internet. Now, I'd like to say a few words about opera and about what we're doing before we get to the great bands that will be coming, the Vinches in '88. So, a little bit about myself first. Sorry about that. I'm Jon von Tetzchner, CEO of Opera. Been there since 1995. Did some coding in the beginning. Introduced a bug and they told me never to do that again, so I haven't coded in a few years. Sorry about that. Took them 6 months, by the way. So we're a Scandinavian company. And we are very proud of that. There's a lot of very great designs coming from Scandinavia. At the same time, we're also an atypical company. We actually have 43 nationalities represented at Opera. And I can tell you, those people are coming to Oslo, and they're not really coming because of the weather. So very strong community. We are now more than 400 people in the company. So founded in 1995, and that actually makes us the longest standing browser company in the world. And to tell you something, we just got started. Now, there is something about the web. I mean, we think the web is a very important place. I think people don't understand how much change the web has done for the world in the short time the web's been around. A lot of you don't realize, but you're already spending more time in front of your computer on the web than you're spending in front of television. So the web is something that's profoundly important, and we believe it's almost like a right that people need to have access to the web. And what we try to do is to make sure that people have it. Parts of that is when we do Opera Mini runs on just about every mobile phone out there. And when we hear about things like in Bangladesh, there is actually more people that have been using Opera Mini to get onto the internet than there are computers connected to the net in the country. So making a profound difference out there is part of what we'd like to do. Also, another thing of importance to us as a company is open standards. And I believe that the importance of open standards cannot be discounted. I think we all want open standards to have a choice. Through open standards, you can choose the browser you like and not be forced to use a rather mediocre browser just to be able to access some content. Not to name anyone. Thank you for that. So what we try to do, when you're a small company, when we started the company, there was 2 of us. And we actually started literally in the basement. So the place that we started is called Keller, which in Norwegian means the basement. So even though it was a research lab, it was in the basement. And what do you do when you're competing against big guys like Microsoft and Netscape at the time? You focus on the end user. It's the only thing you can do. And we bonded with our community, and we have the community to thank for everything that we have managed to achieve over the years. And the community continues to be important to us to grow further. Because we believe, and this is part of the philosophy, what we do at Opera, everyone is different and equal. So everyone should be able to get their browser experience. And we found that people do like different ways of doing things. Some people like the mouse more than the keyboard. Some people like to browse on the mobile phone. Some people like to do the PC or the Wii. And providing people with choice on how to do their browsing is core to what we do. Because it is your web. And it's your choice how to access it. Now, as a company, we are actually, I believe, the only company that does only this one thing. We focus on the web browser. That's all we do. There's more than 400 of us, and that's not counting all the people around the company that are doing a lot of work with this. I mean, there's a lot of volunteers that are working with the company. So these people, during the workday, they think about the browser. And then they go home, and they sleep, and they dream. And they dream the browser. And sometimes during those dreams, people dream some cool ideas. And these things get into the next versions of Opera, which is something that maybe explains the innovation coming out of the company. Another thing, all of those 400 plus people and the community, you contribute. Everyone contributes. In my humble opinion, brains think better than a brain, and the more people you have thinking about solving a problem, and only one problem, the better solutions you get. And that's what we have. So the only thing we focus on is giving you the best browser experience you can get. It's the only thing. No compromise. Now through that, to be able to give you the browser of choice and being able to use the internet from any device, we've been fighting this for quite some time, and we provide the browser on any platform, any device. You're a Mac user, you can use Opera. You're a Windows user, Linux user, any of these Unix operating systems. You'd like to use the Wii or a mobile phone, even your refrigerator. iPhone, well, we'll see about that. They open it soon, so maybe there's going to be opening there. So actually, if you visit IBM in Austin, you can see Opera running on the refrigerator. So you can have some fun with that, and we'll see about the iPhone when they open the user interface. Now, through all of this, we have a lot of partners that help us. We work with great companies like Nintendo. I mean, very creative company making great products. And if you haven't got a Wii or a DS yet, you have to try it. Other companies, Google and Yahoo, providing great services, Adobe, and the list goes on. And through that, we do deals with customers. Customers like Nokia, Motorola, Sony Ericsson, Samsung, ATC, the list goes on and on. Because these companies, they want to see you get the internet in the best possible way. Now, through all of this, you can actually have something we call the Opera-powered day. You start in the morning on the PC at home, having some breakfast. You continue as you take the bus to work. During lunch, you get the PC. And during the boring meeting, you bring up Opera Mini. You get home, and you continue on the Wii, seeing the latest movies or clips that you can find on YouTube and the like. But even with all of this, there's been something missing. What we found was missing is there was something called Link. And through this, you log into your computer, you log into your second computer, you log into your mobile, and magically, the content that you have on the different computers and the mobile phones go with you. So whatever you're doing, you're browsing, your world stays with you from one device to the other. This is about really convergence without a compromise. And that's what we're launching today, Opera Link, linking your different browsers together as one. Importantly, there is synchronization, there's synchronization. This happens without you having to think about it. No more hard work, no more having to think about these things. So altogether, I think it's about time to have some fun here. There's a great band coming on. There's another great band coming later on. I would like to thank you all for coming. I'm very sad the community members that are watching this live are not here. Next time we're going for a big stadium, Wembley Stadium or something, so we can have you all here. I'd like you to go and have fun, drink a lot, but not too much. Don't drink yourself to death. I mean, there's a limit there. There's a limit there. Have a lot of fun. Enjoy opera, enjoy Link, and thank you.